Have you ever felt a flicker in the world around you? A déjà vu so strong it stops you in your tracks, making you question if you've lived this exact moment before? Maybe it's a sudden chill, a sense that something is out of place, or a fleeting feeling that the world just skipped a beat. These moments can be unsettling, as if reality itself is briefly out of sync, leaving us to wonder if there's more to our existence than meets the eye. Or perhaps you've remembered a detail from history, a famous event, a logo, or even a line from a movie, only to discover that everyone else remembers it differently, or insists it never happened at all. These strange inconsistencies, often called the Mandela Effect, make us question the reliability of our own memories and the very fabric of the past we thought we knew. What if these aren't just tricks of the mind, but subtle hints that our reality is actually a vast, complex simulation, one that can glitch, bug, or even overlap with another? Imagine the world as a digital construct, where errors in the code ripple through our lives as déjà vu, lost memories, or impossible coincidences. Picture the stars above as glowing pixels on a cosmic screen, the laws of physics as lines of code, and our memories as fragile data that can be rewritten, corrupted, or even erased. In this view, reality is not fixed, but flexible, subject to change if the underlying program is altered. If two simulated universes were to merge, would our memories blend together, our history shift, and our world subtly or even profoundly change overnight? Would we notice the seams, or would we simply accept the new reality as if it had always been that way? This journey will take us to the very edge of what we know, as we search for clues and unravel mysteries that might reveal the truth. Are we living inside a grand computer simulation? And could other worlds, other realities be colliding with our own, leaving behind the glitches we sometimes feel but can't explain? The idea that reality is an illusion is ancient, but today it's taken a digital twist. Simulation theory asks, what if our universe is an advanced computer program run by a civilization with unimaginable computing power? If it's possible to create one simulated universe, why not billions? For every real world, there could be countless simulations. Statistically, it's far more likely we're in a simulation than in the one true reality. Our thoughts, feelings and struggles could be nothing more than complex algorithms, characters in a cosmic story. Philosopher Nick Bostrom argues, if such simulations are possible, we almost certainly are inside one. It's a conclusion based not on evidence, but on cold probability. If we're in a simulation, who built it? Future humans running ancestor simulations? Alien intelligences testing the emergence of life? Maybe we're a science experiment, a cosmic petri dish, or even just entertainment. A digital video game for beings beyond our comprehension. Our universe could be one of many, each with different parameters, run for research, crisis solving, or simply curiosity. Or perhaps there's no grand purpose at all. Maybe we're a forgotten program left running on an ancient computer. Our creators might have moved on, leaving us to evolve within the confines of the code. We could be living in an abandoned digital world, the last echoes of a creation no one is watching. The architects of our world may be long gone, and we're just ghosts in the machine. If one simulated universe is possible, why not millions? The idea is both thrilling and unsettling. Imagine for a moment that our reality is just one of countless digital worlds, each running on a vast network of cosmic servers. Every server could be home to a different universe, each with its own rules, histories, and possibilities. Picture a cosmic server farm stretching beyond imagination, each machine humming with the code of a unique reality. Some of these universes might be wildly different from ours, while others could be eerily similar, separated only by a single decision or event. In one universe, dinosaurs might still roam the Earth, their thunderous footsteps echoing through ancient forests. In another, the laws of gravity could be so different that entire civilizations float through the air, never touching the ground. And then there are worlds almost identical to ours, where everything is the same, except for one crucial, life-altering detail. Each universe is a self-contained program, its inhabitants living out their lives, completely unaware that other realities exist just a server away. To them, their world is the only world. But what if these simulations aren't perfectly isolated? What if the digital walls that separate them are thinner than we think? Data could leak between worlds, causing strange phenomena, glitches in the fabric of reality, or fleeting glimpses into other universes that leave people questioning their sanity. The real terror comes when two simulations begin to merge. A system error, a power surge, or even a deliberate act could set off a chain reaction. Suddenly, the firewalls break down and the codes of two realities intertwine. The rules of both worlds collide, creating chaos and confusion. For those inside, the consequences would be catastrophic. Familiar environments would shift, and the very laws of nature could change in an instant. It would be the digital equivalent of a cosmic apocalypse, as entire worlds dissolve into chaos and uncertainty. In a multiverse of simulations, the boundaries of reality are never truly secure. The line between worlds is fragile, and the next glitch could change everything we know. If two simulated universes collided, it wouldn't be a visible explosion. It would be reality itself rewriting in real time. History could be seamlessly altered, events erased or inserted, and the laws of physics might flicker and change. Gravity could fluctuate, objects appear or vanish, and glitches would ripple through the world. The most profound changes would be in our minds. Memories are just data, and a collision could overwrite them. We might suddenly recall lives we never lived, or remember people and places that never existed. Conflicting memories would create paradoxes, unraveling our sense of self. The world would fill with private glitches, personal inconsistencies no one else notices. The collision of universes wouldn't just change the world, it would shatter our very identity. Maybe we're already seeing the aftershocks of colliding realities through the Mandela Effect. People remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison, a movie called Shazam or Berenstain Bears, memories that don't match our current reality. Skeptics call it mass misremembering, tricks of memory or cultural suggestion. But for those who experience it, the memories are vivid and concrete. What if these are not false memories, but echoes of overwritten timelines, scars left after simulated universes merged? The Mandela Effect could be the residue of a previous reality, fragments of old data lodged in our consciousness. Perhaps it's the most compelling evidence that our reality is not as stable as we think. If we're living inside a simulation, then somewhere hidden deep within the fabric of our universe, there must be code running the show. This idea, once the stuff of science fiction, is now being seriously considered by scientists and philosophers alike. Many researchers are searching for evidence of this code, sometimes without even realizing it. Their experiments, designed to probe the deepest mysteries of reality, might actually be uncovering the fingerprints of a cosmic programmer. Quantum mechanics, the science of the very small, offers some of the most tantalizing clues. In this strange world, particles can exist in multiple places at once until they're observed, as if the universe only renders details when someone is looking, just like a video game that saves processing power by only showing what's on screen. This bizarre behavior has led some to wonder, is our reality being computed in real time? Some physicists now propose that space itself isn't smooth and continuous, but made of tiny, discrete units, like pixels on a cosmic screen. If you could zoom in far enough, you might find that everything from the stars to your own hand is built from these fundamental building blocks, just as digital images are made of pixels. If this is true, then our reality has a finite resolution, a limit to how finely it can be divided. Scientists are now designing ever more sensitive experiments to detect this pixelation, searching for the smallest possible units of space and time. Discovering them would be like finding the grid lines on a computer screen, proof that our world is, at its core, digital. Every computer program has its limits. Maybe the speed of light is one of those built-in constraints, a maximum speed set by the rules of the simulation. Or perhaps, at extreme energies or in the most intense environments, we might see glitches, unexpected anomalies that hint at the underlying code. At places like the Large Hadron Collider, where scientists smash particles together at near-light speeds, we might be pushing against the very boundaries of the simulation. These experiments could reveal cracks in the code or even force the system to reveal its hidden architecture. The search for the code is, in many ways, a search for the seams in our reality, the places where the illusion breaks down and the true nature of our universe is exposed. One day, perhaps, we'll find the point where the code breaks down, where the simulation can no longer hide its artificial nature. Until then, the hunt continues, driving us to question everything we think we know about existence itself. Imagine scientists confirm it. We're living in a simulation. The news flashes worldwide. Everything changes. There's a crisis of meaning. Are our lives just scripted actions? Religions are thrown into turmoil. Who or what is God in a simulated universe? But it could also inspire us. If the laws of physics are code, maybe we can learn to rewrite them. Humanity might try to hack reality, curing disease, ending scarcity, or even traveling the stars by editing our coordinates. The ultimate goal: make contact. We'd try to send messages to our creators, hoping for a response. Would we thank them, curse them, or simply ask, why? The revelation would force us to redefine what it means to be real. We've journeyed to the edge of reality, where science and imagination meet. We've explored the possibility that our world is a digital dream, and that glitches or collisions could leave scars on our memories. Scientists are searching for the seams in our reality, looking for the code that might run our existence. But in the end, we're left with a question only you can answer. Pay attention to the small inconsistencies, the moments that feel out of place. If you notice a glitch, a memory that doesn't belong, will you ignore it or pause and wonder if you've glimpsed the seam of the universe? The ultimate question: what if this is all a grand, beautiful and terrifyingly complex simulation? And what would you do if you found out?